I mean, we did what we did last week.
We recapped.
Yes, that thing. And we added on alternate holds, taps, and the Washington slide, which may be a bit tricky on this camera.
Yes.
We'll manage. So let's do the holds.
Basic with alternate holds.
Yeah. So you already know the holds.
Yep.
So there's a trick.
Basic.
To changing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Two kicks.
6, 7, 8.
Then back.
1, 2, 3, 4. Me as a follower, I've just got to keep normal holds. Don't look at him and try and get back onto the step. And then 2 kicks back to get out of it.
2.
Easy peasy. So we'll do that from the side. And you can do them whenever you like, you know. And you don't need to necessarily just get out of the holds and out into a charleston. You can get out of them and continue doing your holds. It's probably, if you want to continue doing them, it's probably easy just to do 2 kicks forward. And then we can continue our holds. Easy. The world is your oyster. Yep. But if you want to keep it in the 8 counts, then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
Easy. And remember, don't get too far away from each other, which I was then, and so you can actually get a bit more of a steadier hold the closer you are together rather than apart.
Yeah, it is easier to balance when we're almost one person rather than 2 giant people.
Yes.
And then we did taps.
Taps.
On the outside first. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And we did taps. Yeah, we could exaggerate them.
Did I get 1, 2, 3, 4? Sorry, we'll start
off from the side so you can see it. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Ooh, ha! And you can use your arms to go to town. Or you can just do it from your hip, but you need to keep that pulse so that I can feel that something's happening. And then we did it from the inside leg. Boom, ba, boom, ba, do, da.
Oh, big again.
Ha, ha. Which means what the music's telling you to do. So the counts of that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. And then we did the Washington slide. 1, 2, 3. Get the hand and rock step. Swivel, swivel, down, open, slide, rock step. So that was fast. We can also do a 10 count one to give you some time to breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. It's okay.
Do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Carpet is pretty hard. We'll do it from the back. So you can see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that's everything.
It is. The hold? You need to do the hold or
Hold.
the hand hold? Down.
There was fast.
Okay.
You know what we're talking about. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That is our crash course in Charleston's. We'll add that into our 8 count lindy-hop, which we're going to start next week. See you then.
Thank you.
Level 2 at St Heliers. We've started teaching the shim sham again. So I'm going to do the basic. We've just gotten up to the half break. And then Richard's going to show you guys who know the shim sham, some Francis stuff.
Yeah, just slightly fancier version of it.
So we start off. One of us face one way.
I'll face this way.
So we start off on 8 with the shim sham step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do it again from the other perspective so you can see what Richard was doing. And this time, do you want to talk through your steps?
Yeah, I'll call the counts for mine because it's
I'm
just
just
got a
going
lot
to
of
do the
little...
normal shim sham.
The basic differences that we were doing was with our shim sham move, we're going 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. So we're doing a little bada into our next step. And the other one that changes a bit is when we do our push-its, instead of just step, 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 instead of going step, 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 8, 1, we go 8, but we lift up on the ball of our foot, and before we step with our back foot, we tap. So we end up going and step, and step, and step, and step, and step. And then if you get it going quickly, it sounds like a little train. You end up going step. And then other than that, the sweeps are all the same kind of time, although you can think about sweeping a little sooner to delay that. So you kind of go 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. So you're hitting those beats a little bit sooner, and then you're always going but up with your stepping. You'll hear it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's some more fancy stuff we can do in that and all other bits, so we'll do that next time.
Yeah, we'll just keep on giving you the basics and some variations, and you'll see some of these come from the slip-slop shim sham, some of them come from the Dean Collins shim sham, and it's just fun stuff to make stuff fun. And then we recapped what we did last week, spent a bit of time on that, and then this, what did we do?
We did an exercise where we were working through, to start with, eliminating our triples, so we could try to think about where our core's moving and how we're stretching through the swing out. So the basic steps for that, instead of going 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, is we were going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So the idea is that you start off kind of with your ball of your foot, and you start off high, and you kind of roll through it. As you roll through it, your core sinks away from each other. So if we do that with a partner, it'll kind of look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're looking for a nice continuous flow, even though we're taking a step. We're doing a step hold, but even though we're step holding, our bodies don't stop. We're not looking for too much extreme of movement. We're not looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not
That's
going down.
too much.
Yeah. Down
Far too much.
is not counterbalance.
Yeah.
Down is just squatting. Counterbalance means you move your entire core away, and it may look like you're moving down, but it's not. There's a huge difference between this and this.
Yeah. And likewise, we're not looking
Comes
for.
from in here.
We're not putting our
Yeah.
shoulders out, and we're not doing it all with our butt. We're just looking for a nice little kind of flat body.
Think about what I think about. You know the magicians that put the people in the things and they move the blocks out, the body. So you're in that box, and then suddenly that moves out that way, and that moves that way. So think this part moves that way. So someone's gone and pushed your entire centre that way. And because the rest were not in a magician's box, it has to go with us.
Where we took that next was we added our triples back in. So we end up with 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So
Breathe.
we're looking for the same movement, the same little out, but as we do it, we're tripling through that. You'll find that you can create a nice anchor position, which we're going to use later for other things.
And because in this position it's opened us up, we're not squaring off completely. We're opened up here. It looks like our shoulders are out. They're not. This muscle is the one that's operating. This is an out shoulder. Very different. Yeah. Because you get people saying, oh, but your shoulder's out. It's like, no. It's because when you turn, you've got more range of movement than when it's in here. Then it brings you in closer and tighter.
Yeah, I don't find dancing there very comfortable.
You have to be much
Unless I was
closer.
relaxed.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, but you have to be much closer. And this is good for you to practice squaring off, but once you get more advanced, we want you to start breathing into your dancing. Yeah. So this is like a breath, and then you take another breath to move again, which again creates stretch and release.
Yeah, so where we went to with that next was that if you've got this nice little bit of counterbalance going on, it doesn't feel so good to then break it and force her to come forward on one. The problem with that is that you'll end up with her, if you're wanting to catch her for a nice breath, you want to catch her nice and early. But if you've let her forcibly forward on 1, 2, we haven't really got a lot left to work with.
It's just instantly boom, it's there, and it's probably going to feel a lot heavier. In fact, because you suddenly have to catch a lot of weight.
So what we were looking at doing was then, instead of leading our follows forward, is that I'm trying to rock, step,
Release.
which we call leading on 2, which we then,
It's
to
like
make that a bit
stretch,
easier,
release.
we used the kickball change. So we end up going 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So our kickball change allows us to introduce a little hiccup that will make leading on 2 feel a lot nicer.
And ladies, with this particular kind of swing out, because again we're not squaring off, I think about this one as falling in, and I don't mean you just fall at the guy, it's like a controlled sort of, as he brings me, sorry, as he brings me in,
1 and 2, 3
that's my
and 4,
fall.
5, 6, 7 and 8.
So my feet
1 and
almost
2,
look
3 and 4,
like the quick stop we did last week.
7 and 8.
You notice as I get to there, suddenly I'm crossed, so we'll go to that point.
1 and 2, 3.
And it's almost like I'm in the quick stop position because my hips and my body's already there, my hips haven't come around yet. But
And
my body's
4.
there because I'm squaring up with him.
Yeah.
And it's just a really nice, oozy, easy, stretchy swing out.
Yeah. So we will add on some footwork variations which will enable us to practice leading on 2 and 3 without having to kind of do just that.
Yeah. Kickball changes if you've never done them. Kick, ball change, that's all that is. Stretch, release. And what I mean, again, magicians push your body out, it's stretched you away, and it's released. So it's not a hop, lindy-hop. You can do that if the music tells you, but very rare.
I find it nice for me because I'm already in this position when I've anchored back, which means that this foot I can lift. So I can just kick, ball change.
Back. And there's a lot of contra body movement happening as well. Just natural body movement, really. That was the class. We'll build on that next week, adding in swivels and other footwork variations.